A fascinating study by New York Times Consumer Insight Group revealed the motivation why people tend to use social media excessively. These factors has caused social networks to evolve from people keeping in touch with friends and family to being used in many ways that have an impact on society. How many times do you get on social media a day, and how much of your time is consumed by a bright screen filled with thousands of ideas by people you may or may not know? We become almost dependent on social media over time, and it can have an impact on our life. Without social media, we feel almost naked and as if we are missing out on something in the world. Social media can be bad or it can be good. Its sole purpose is to be used for sharing, learning, interacting, and marketing. It literally shapes the world we live in today with things such as fashion, dances, trends, news, and advertising. It can be an issue for some, but an outlet for others. Social media is a compound phenomenon with a positive and negative side. Today, I'm going to explain how social media can positively or negatively impact your life. I will begin by explaining the history of social media and how it has evolved. After that, I will examine the positive aspects of social media and how they impact our life. We will end by examining the negative aspects of social media and how that also play a role in our life and how social media as a whole plays a role. After the first supercomputers were created in the 1940s, scientists and engineers began to develop ways to create networks between those computers. According to an article written by Drew Hendricks, Complete History of Social Media, the first recognizable social media site, 6 Degrees, was created in 1997. It allowed users to create a unique profile and make friends with other users. In 1999, the first blogging sites became popular. In 2005, social media use in the US was just 5%. Now, just under 70% of Americans use social networking sites. This means that the history of social media is a brief yet stormy one, and studying it can help us better understand how drastically the world around us is changing. The history is short, but this doesn't make it any less exciting or influential around the world. Today, social media is an essential part of the lives of people around the world. Now that we have discussed the history and evolution of social media, let's talk about how it can positively affect your life. Some people make social media to be a bad thing, but truly, there are some positive aspects of it that benefit your life. Social media allows for speedy communication. It offers a chance to communicate in a speedy and efficient manner with people who are thousands of miles apart. It also allows you to access news. Some people around the world do not have access to a free press in their country. Social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter give those people a way to stay abreast of news reports from the world's newsroom. If you're starting your own business, you can easily gain an audience quickly through social media. Social media is also fun. Sometimes we forget that at its core, social media is meant to be fun. It's used for entertainment. So far, we have discussed the history of social media and its positive impact. Now let's talk about the negative. Social media can reduce the amount of face-to-face socializing and replace it with online interaction, which is believed to result in low-quality relationships, according to Dr. McConnell. People that use social media more often than average are more likely to suffer from social isolation. Also, sometimes social media give out false information and we tend to believe it and lose focus on the reality of things in life. Cyberbullying, which is one of the most common means of bullying in the world today, happens on social media just about every day. This could result in suicide and even jail time for others. Today, we have talked about the positive and negative impacts of social media on our life. Social media will continue to evolve and impact us. The power it has over humanity is huge and probably everlasting. Social media has gone from being mainly entertainment to being integrated into our everyday life. As quickly as social media has input itself to politics, the workplace, home life, and everywhere else, it continues to evolve and makes it tricky to predict which way it will morph into next.